welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. Rob Nelson makes his big league debut right after this. Dave Stewart will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Baines is after it. And they can't run it down. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7th. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a 450 on base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Ready now for the White Sox, Tim Raines. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
The 2-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May Fowlers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher gives.
Into the box now, Frank Thomas. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Raines, the runner at second with 1 away. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Raines blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, nice way to start a whole series, Dero. What you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Up next for Chicago, Bo Jackson, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. And he misses 2-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Baines is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
the third baseman, Robin Ventura.
Stepping up now, Robin Ventura, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Into the corner and slicing foul. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for a third strike, and the inning is over. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the White Sox 1 and the A's nothing. Number 15.
Hey everybody, I'm Mark DeRosa. Thanks for playing.
Now batting, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Standing in now, Lance Blankenship. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. And this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Next up for the A's, Mark McGwire, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 1-0. Striding forward now is the DH, George Bell. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Into the box, number 18. Fastball swung on, missed for the first down.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. Commanding the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Coming to the plate now, Carlton Fisk. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been.
Batting up, the right fielder, number 48.
Standing in, number 28. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the .320 mark.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Holds off on the forkball, and it's 2-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Cora. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Riding in once again, Tim Raines. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the 1-1. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the East Bay right after this. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Jose Canseco. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. The 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now in the box, Harold Baines. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
In now, Terry Steinberg. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Fisk is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Frank Thomas. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
And the 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
And cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Bo Jackson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball and 2 strikes now. Thomas gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Henderson is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Robin Ventura.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robin Ventura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one.
And while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, George Bell. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he misses it. The throw to third. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Into the box now, number 18 on the ground to third. Lunsford scoops it up, and there are 2 away now.
Now number 72.
At the plate, Carlton Fisk. swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0. Good guy. Striding in for Oakland, Harmon Lunsford, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, Rob Nelson. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you could put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ballgame. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Back to him on the mound. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding into the box, number 28, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Joey Cora, and that misses for ball 4.
Now back, the center fielder,
At the plate, Tim Raines. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Cora, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Runner at second here with one man out. Popped him up. Lunsford in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Standing in, Tim Raine. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Good guys leading this one on the road here in the 8th. As you get a look at our line score to this one. Ready once again, Frank Thomas. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB, see how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Bo Jackson is on deck. The 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit hard on the ground to third. Lunsford has it, and that's the second out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Into the box now, Bo Jackson. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Sinker misses, ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Robin Ventura.
Ready for another shot now. Robin Ventura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Jackson is off at first with 2 away. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in once again, George Bell. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch home, and he misses again. The command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Now at the plate, number 18, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Set and the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The set and the 2-1. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scored. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Digging in and looking for more. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much.
Parrott comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, number 28. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Baines going back on it, and it's gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Into the box now. Joey Cora. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Blankenship loves it. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 10 and the A's 1. Stepping in, Harmon Lunsford. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out. Now the A's designated hitter, Rob Nelson, is still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Now to the plate, Walt Weiss. Alley back in this one. 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. 1 run on. Stepping into the box, Lance Blankenship. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Grounded to the right. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I'll see him stop.
Ready for another chance, Mark McGwire. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1 to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2. Blankenship stands at first with 1 out. Hit hard up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Jose Canseco. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 15 takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Dave Stewart was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.